Hey guys, this is Seth from SU Fly Fishing. This is my very first video. I hope that y'all enjoy it. I will not be saying where I go in these videos. I will not be giving out locations. I'm just going to say I was up in the mountains. This particular video, it be my first, was something that I was very excited about. And the reason I was so excited about is this was the first time I got to go fishing after having COVID. I was without COVID for about a week and a half, and this led to me having a cough, me kind of feeling, kind of off and stuff. A week and a half of coughing and fever-like symptoms, and being stuck in the house kind of puts you in a weird place, mentally and physically. So I get to go fishing for the first time in about a month due to Christmas and being sick and, prior things. So I hope y'all enjoy this. I will mostly be fishing with very small presentations and Euro nymphing here in the wintertime. We did see some hatches today, but because of temperate weather, a lot of them were in pretty fast moving water. So regardless of what I threw or what I was hoping would go on, it was hatching like it was winter, but they were staging in places like it was spring. So luckily for me, I found some fish that weren't all pulled up because it was 60 degrees, and I did catch some. Unfortunately, this video will be a little short as far as content and catching fish due to me learning about battery length for these things, learning about how much video I can actually take. So bear with me through these growing pains, and I hope y'all enjoy the video.
What is that? That's just a big old... It is a big old sucker. Ah, Lord mercy. Come here, buddy. And get my line all slimy. Come here. Got real excited. Thought you were brown trout. No, come here. Come here. Old sucker fish. Barbless hook should come right out. Yep. Lord of mercy. Right now, I might start eating that a little bit more active. Right now, they seem to be very selective. Alright. Alright. Size 24 on each of these. Zebra, and then a zebra midge, tungsten head, and then above that, probably about a foot, is an emerger. I'm going to put a little 0.4 split shot on here and hope that it doesn't bury. I shouldn't. Put some floating on this and hopefully the yarn will stay up. I don't think it should. Stuff like that happens sometimes, but okay. And a little split shot. Find out what they're eating. I mean, they're rising, but there's nothing really hatching. So I'm wondering if they're just eating on emergers. And if that's the case, because they're being pretty aggressive. I haven't seen a single fly this morning. So if that's the case, I got a emerger pattern here. I need to put that a little bit farther down. Yeah, okay. Okay. Let's go up here, see if they're interested in these. If not, I'm just going to go up to the next spot and Euro until I see something that looks like, you know, and I can. There we go. Wow, I just missed a fish. Okay. Wow, what am I doing? There we go. All right. All right. Yeah, see, there's some fish eating right now. I don't know what they're eating, though. Put that in the feeding lane. Probably need to trim down that indicator, too. That's a lot of yarn. Yeah. Man, you would think right there there'd be a fish. I see the fish. Which means they probably see me and they're not wanting to play. But typically in this stream, if you... Oh, that was bad cast. If you put the right fly in front of them, you get a shot. And, that's the thing. I don't know how many shots I'm going to get. I think that was bottom. It was definitely bottom. You just got a bunch of rain. Water should be good. Water's good. Good levels. I'd like it a little more stained. But, alright. Might be wanting something a little bit bigger today. Come on. Let me get the skunk out of the boat. Eventually I'm going to come across a group of smaller wild fish and I'll get my numbers then. But, I usually do double digits here. And when this sun comes up, I have a feeling the fish are going to get a lot more active because it's going to go from like 30, it was like 38 this morning, and then it's going to go up to 65 today by 2. So I think as soon as we hit 55, those fish are going to turn on pretty heavy. I think I might just be sticking with the Euro today. Because I thought maybe, but again, if we're getting temperate, we've had temperate weather throughout this past month. December's been uncharacteristically warm. And I looked at the weather for the next couple weeks. It's about to go back down to mid to low 30s. And the low is going to be in the 20s. So this might be the last temperate weekend we have for a while. I should have just left out more line and let it go. That's the problem, is when you are Euro nymphing almost all the time, which I had been for like the last 3 or 4 months, you start getting into other ooh, that was definitely a hit. And you know, I might just be using the wrong... Well, there's one. There we go. Alright. That's not a bad fish. That's a nice little 10-11 inch wild rainbow on the 4-weight. It might be a little bit, nah, well, maybe 12. I mean, it's a good fish. Definitely a good first fish. And what did he eat? He ate the emerger, so that's what I thought. I thought they would be eating emergers. I didn't see a lot of hatching, a lot of bugs in the air. So, all right. Okay. All right. Pretty wild fish. It's about 10-11 inches. And off she goes. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right. So what that means, if they're gonna eat that, they're gonna eat that emerger. I might later on today when it gets warmer, throw in a dry dropper with throwing a dry fly, some kind of a small caddis imitation, and then have that little emerger following it. I would throw a Griffith net for a midge imitation. The problem though is I have size 20, and these things are looking size 22 to 24, which is great because that's what I have in my nymph, but I don't have any dries that small. That was not where I wanted it. I couldn't help it. I saw a fish swimming and I was like, ooh, maybe. That's usually not how it works. Whenever you just got current like that, I mean, you can let out a lot of line, but when the current's difference is so strong, sometimes it's just hard to get a good drift regardless. So you just hope that you keep it in the middle long enough that the nymph will drop to appropriate levels, and then you can slow it down a little bit with mins, so on and so forth. All right, come on. Ooh, that's a better fish. Oh, that's a good 13-14 inch wild fish. And ate the zebra. This might be, it might not be that big. It's a good fish though. Good wild rainbow. All right, when you get a decent fish, I mean, I honestly really, I probably could just pull it in, but I want to show. If you can get it to the reel, it's better. That way if it takes off, you can let it go. Woo! It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to just, because like I have my drag down pretty heavy, just in case it's a bigger fish. You know, I want it to be able to get, but at the same time not, you know, just take me into like bushes and logs and laydowns. So, and I got probably close, I got a 6, no, it's a 5X. I got 5X leader. So I mean, I got a little bit of a backbone to get bigger fish. Even though this isn't a huge fish, it's a good fish. This is a really good fish. Well, it's about, yeah, it might be about 13, 14. I like this. I mean, this is a good fish. All right. No, ate the emerger. Oh, popped right out. Good. I got a lot of friends that get all defensive, like whenever I talk about fish handling with them, and they're just like, you aren't gonna tell me what to do and whatnot. Well, look, is it guaranteed that the fish are gonna die if you mishandle them or do something, maybe a little something wrong? No, there's no guarantee. I mean, they might live a long life, but you want to give them the best chance. And the best chance is, yeah, that's a good 14, 15 inch fish. The best chance is to be, you know, just be aware and come on, there you go. try not to handle them as much as you can. Send them my message. So, all right, let's see if we can get more. They're liking the midges this morning. Maybe if it gets warmer, you know, we can throw a little bit more meat. Tried some streamers this morning for some brown trout, and they didn't want a single thing. Oh, that's a good fish. It's a really good wild fish on a small bug. Lord have mercy. And it is freaking out. I mean, we figured something out with rainbows. They're in the current, they're eating small, and this is by far is my best fish of the day so far. I'd say he's about 16, 17 inches. Wild fish, which is great. Might be a lit, nah. He actually might be a little bit smaller than that. I don't know. You never know till you get them in the net. Sometimes they look bigger. I've had fish get bigger as they come to the net, and then I've had fish get smaller as they come to the net, and you don't know till you get them in the net. So little jump and everything that he did was pretty cool. It looks like someone tried to snag him, which is kind of infuriating, or a bird got to him. See the top. And come here, buddy, let me get my net. And you know, birds get to fish, it happens, but man, I tell you what, yeah, we've had, goodness gracious, that's a really pretty fish. Come on, hold on a second, buddy. And he ate midge right in the corner of the mouth where you want it. Okay. Yep, popped right out. That's a good 16-inch fish. That is by far, yeah, I think it's a bird that got him. That's by far my best fish today. Take pictures for the other fishing buds. I got several guys who we talk back and forth probably every day about fly fishing, and it's one of those things that once you find a good set of guys who are knowledgeable, love fishing. You know, I got a guy, me and him are thinking about going together for first time I've ever used a guide for muskie, and you know, to including tip, probably close to $600 for a full day. And that's a lot of money, and I don't normally like to spend that, especially when I have a chance to go do it myself. But you kind of, unless you have some small water that where muskie like to live, I would probably say you need to get a boat, or you need to be able to have access to a boat to be successful, and I have neither. So it's just one of those things that you go when you can and hope for the best. And when you've been doing it, and you just cast into trees, you know, normal stuff. And if you're a beginning fly fisherman, that will happen a lot. You miss a hook set, flies in the tree. You're not paying attention to your back cast, flies in the tree. You could be sitting here roll casting, and you put too much lift on the line and flies in the tree. Just stuff happens. Oh, like, see, that was a fish, and hook set too hard, fly in a tree. All right, this is gonna be fun. Be right back.
Unfortunately, this is where my battery died. And I will actually have a story time with that, something that happened later on when I wasn't recording due to my battery's dying. But it was a good day. In total, I probably caught close to 20 fish. It was easy fishing. The fish were very agreeable. As soon as, and unfortunately I wasn't able to get it, as soon as it hit about 2 p.m., there were a lot of midges. There were some black caddis. The fish were eating pretty much anything that was small, basically anything size 20 to 26, or anything size 16 to 20 that was gray, like a Waltz worm or a hare's ear presentation. So it was a very good day. However, right around when the sun went down, the fish stopped. The only thing they would eat was an egg. So fortunately, I have a story time for that, and I will be probably putting that out here in a few days. So I hope that y'all enjoyed the video. Please leave a comment for what y'all might want to see. Leave a comment for anything that you think that might be beneficial to the channel for its growth. I'm going to try and crank out as much material as I can. I'm learning as I'm going. Hopefully I'm planning on getting more batteries so I can have the ability to videotape the whole trip. So thank y'all for watching this. Hit a like if you like it, guys. Please remember to subscribe. I would love for this to blow up and our community be, you know, pretty large. Let me know if y'all have any suggestions of what y'all might like to see. Remember, this is a predominantly fly fishing channel. I have other interests if you would like to know about those. Again, mostly fly fishing. But if you got ideas, leave them on there. I'm open to things. So y'all have a blessed day. And remember, as always, tight lines and blessings.